Good morning. Just setting up the chat. Hi, Vasudha. Hi, Ryan. Good morning. So we just have really good numbers from JPM, Wells Fargo, and Citi. Hi, Mr. Bella. Good morning, Sat Sri Akal. I wish you all a happy Pisaki. Now, one surprise thing which has happened, I was watching this market since morning, that all the tech is relatively weaker and banks have gained momentum. Bitcoin is up as well. So Mara is doing good. Coin is doing good. Amazon, which was the strongest yesterday, is little off. Uh, Apple is little off. All the tech stocks, like if you look at Google, if you look at any of them, they have lost a little bit from their yesterday's high. Now we are waiting for numbers at 8:30, the consumer sentiment, the retail numbers. So it will be really interesting. And again, I'll not be doing a very full-fledged going through the session in depth. I will be just doing a couple of stocks and index just to have a clarity on where we can move. Because there's the issue of time. We all have to start our work somewhere at around 9. I wanted to start this at 7:30, but then market hardly moved. It remained in that range. So if we look at ES, let me just this is UNH. I think it also had earnings. UNH earnings were in line. Guidance was a little better, like 10 cents better, but not so great. So let's talk about UNH. So UNH usually it has faced struggle at 38.2 Fibonacci percent, which is 527. Now, if 527 act as a resistance, it may cool off and come down to 504. Because UNH has moved really, really higher in last few days. Its momentum is really strong. There's hardly any negative momentum, but 38.2 Fibonacci is a very strong Fibonacci level. So if we look at this, you can try long above 527, but if it act as a resistance, you can call this as a fake breakout. Like it might open to 530, and if it comes back below 520, that's a perfect shot. Okay, that's about UNH. If somebody's trying UNH, I do not trade UNH. Let's look at ES. So ES, it's holding that 4070. During the overnight session, it definitely went down, but it's holding that 4970 area. 4970 area is really, really solid resistance. We closed above it. We're trying to hold above it. Now at 8:30, once we have that numbers, and we also have numbers at 10, we have Fed speaker at 8:45. So there are a lot of catalysts which can come in. And again, from a level point of view, if we cross this line, you see, it's a clear W right now. The W which I was anticipating in last few days, it failed down and then it's right there. It's not cup and handle. Like people will call this cup and handle, but cup and handle should have something like this. But we have. So I would not call this cup and handle, but if we break above this 4170 area, then right now we are holding above 4170, then we should hit this 4110. Like this is the high. 4217, 4220 is one resistance. This high 42.8 is second resistance. So we should somewhere hit here 40 to 10, like is one area, 40 to 20 in another area. That's about like 50 points from here. And then we'll find resistance at 40 to 60 area. So these are the number on the upside. On the downside, we will find support at 4160, 41, where is 4160? Yeah. So 41, the high here, 4950. So 4150 is a support, then 4125 is a support. As of now, with banks, everybody was very conscious about banks, and the banks posted really, really good numbers. Good morning, Shiv. Good morning, Hamilton. Good morning, Mr. Lal. Good morning, Pankaj. Good morning, Mitchell. Good morning, Mukta. So just one more minute and let's see what are the numbers and how that numbers respond to the market. Amazon is a little green now. Boeing has bad news, but I think it's a news where it's a very temporary impact, but the kind of loss it is showing, it's remarkable. So we have the numbers now. Let me open the numbers. Investing.com. Core retail sales are down. Exports are down. Retail sales are down 1%. Expectation was 0.4%. It means the impact is happening. The market is cooling off because the retail sales, that's what Fed wanted. People should not spend. And that's what is starting to happen. The sales have come down. So it's bad number, like data is bad. How the market reacts to it, let's see. The market is not reacting at all. So it's taking cautious approach that the bad news will be taken by positive by the Fed, and Fed will see that yes, everybody is cooling off. Like we have cool off in uh, retail sales, we have less economic activity. The unemployment number is still the main factor which is left, which has to increase, or the job numbers have to decrease. Otherwise, all the other economic factors have started to come down reasonably. So the impact of Fed rate hikes is starting to come into the economic activities. So we should see some positive impact in the market from this. But again, as I said, we are at a very good resistance. If we can break above Thursday's high, which is 4177, 4178, we could actually do better. 4177 is this high, 4177.75 is high. So we need to break above 4180 roughly to sustain. But question is, will it be a fake breakout or will it be a actual breakout? Like we had a good trending day today. If we can hold 4180 for 10 minutes or so, or 15-minute candle or so, we should have a real breakout. Because as I said, all the economic activities have cooled off besides employment. So if employment comes down less, then market should take that as a positive. Fed should take that as a positive, that all the things Fed wanted to address are coming in line. Okay. So as of now, my bias is if we can cross, and let me just change into 15-minute candles, for example, just to see. So it's holding 34 EMA. It went down to 4169, 4170. Till the moment it is holding that 4170 area, it looks good. If it goes below 4170, then I will start to think twice to try along. Because we had one clean trend day yesterday. So I will be a little cautious to go long if market is holding below 41.70. I'll be confident if market goes above 41.80. So my two triggers is 41.80. I am confident to go bullish. If it loses 41.70, I'm not shorting, but I'm cautious. If it goes below 41.50, that's where I'm shorting. These are the three numbers which I will keep in mind. So right now it's 41.68. I am not inclined to short yet, but if it goes below, I would try to short. And right now tech is looking a little off. It's about 0.6% down. So tech moved yesterday. Now looking at JPM, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, they may provide some help to the market. So I will not be short until we lose 41.50. Yes, Mitchell, I just saw that. It is 41.66. I'll be looking to short around 41.50 or below 41.50. I will not short at 41.70 or below. I will be cautious not to try long. I may try long at 41.50. If it goes down, takes it back and do a fake breakdown. But otherwise, I'm not doing that. Fake breakdown because we in the overnight session we made 41.60 as our low. Let me clear this. So we did 41.60 at as our overnight low. If we break 41.60, test 41.50, come back to 41.60, at that moment, I will try along. That's a fake breakout, which I have shared multiple times. But I will not try along right away. Failed breakdowns will be good. Fake breakout, if it goes to 41.80, fails and comes down 41.70, that moment I will short. So just two levels you need to keep in mind. If we go to 41.80, you can try bullish bias and go long. If we go 41.80, come back to 41.70 and then go to 41.65, 63, that's a good shorting area because it's a fake breakout. If we go below 41.60 to 41.50, come back to 41.65, I'll try long. That's the two uh, things I will do on uh, BA is very much down at 201. I don't think so. It's going to go down much more than that. Like 199.50 was a pre-market low. I would try to see if I can add BA at that time because this news is not so bad, which uh, is like kind of sold off to this number. So let's look at that. Other thing which is on my is coin. Coin is relatively weak than Mara. Like Bitcoin is at 31,000, but coin is not moving. So I would love to see if coin gives up or coins starts to come in line with Mara. That's what I am looking at. Uh, Tesla is weak. Tesla has given up one more discount. So Tesla looks a really, really good thing to short. If I look at Tesla's chart, see if market is weak, we should look for Tesla to short. The moment it loses 183.75, I would love to short Tesla. Because you see the DMI for one day is neutral. But if you look at the DMI on 15 minutes, the DMI is holding 12 EMA. And the momentum is really, really bad. The moment it loses 183.75, I think it can go down really badly. Because this is uh, out of external hours, so you will not see them. But in the day market, if it loses 185, 184, that's the area 183.75. Where it started to move. If we lose this, we should hit 180. That's Tesla. 183.75 to 180. Let's talk about Apple. So Apple yesterday was doing good, and in the pre-market is about $1 off. I would see if it holds 164.25. If it doesn't, I would wait for 162, so that because right now it's making an evening star, a morning star for me. It went down, came back, and had a bullish engulfing, and covers everything. So I would love to add it at 164 area. 164, if it holds, I'll try to go long on Apple. The DMI is positive, so there's no point to short Apple at this time. 164 is a good area. Amazon, Amazon, if it holds 101.66, I'll be looking for 105. I'm still holding a couple of my positions from yesterday on Amazon, so I'm positive on Amazon still. If it holds 106, 166, I'll not be looking to exit. Then Microsoft, similar structure, holding 12 EMA. DMA is solid. Till the moment it is holding 285.50, I'll not be shorting it. It may cool off a little, but I'm not shorting until it break down 284.25. 285 is a stop loss if you want to go long here. And futures, they are trying to hold 41.70. They're not in a bad state. That's what my tickers are. I'm not going too much today because we had a good clean trend today. Banks, Mukta, they have run a little more than anticipated. I will be a little cautious to try long in the banks at this moment because it is above 61.8 Fibonacci level, 136. So there's a gap. It is holding right here, 136. If it holds, it can try 139.71. If it goes down, then I don't know. It may try to fill the gap at 131. But you need to see 136 as your stop loss if you want to try JPM. CVS. CVS, I will not try. It's a bearish flag at this moment. It needs to cross 76 to trade positive. Otherwise, I will not try long in CVS. It's a good candidate to go short, like UNH. Any other ticker? Because as I said, I'm not doing full-fledged. I'm only looking at, because Fed speakers are there. They can change the course of these things in a matter of seconds. So I just wanted to discuss the ES levels. ES levels I have given very clearly. 41.80, if it sustains, go long. 41.80 goes, come back below 41.70, fake out, try to short at 41.65. On the contrary, if 41.60 goes down, hit 41.50, come back to 41.65, try a long. I'm not going to try straight long or straight short. NVIDIA is, like yesterday, NVIDIA was the very weak ticker. It is right here. NVIDIA is weak, but somehow it gets bounced. But if market tries to go down, I would love to short NVIDIA. Paul, I do not cover F at all. So sorry about that. So NVIDIA, if it holds 265, 266, I would do a short. Otherwise, I'm not trading NVIDIA. But NVIDIA is relatively weak. And market is trying to hold 41.70. Is not giving up or going above 41.70 with strength. So let's see. We have a choppy day or we have a clean day like yesterday. So all right, guys, this is what I wanted to share this morning. I hope market gives us opportunity to do a good trade. Otherwise, I'm going to wait because we had a good clean trade yesterday. So if we do not find a good trade, I will not trade. I am looking for those levels. 41.80 on the upside, 41.50 on the downside for fake breakout or fake breakdown. All right. Thank you very much for joining this morning. Have a good day. And I'll see you on Sunday.